Good evening, everybody. What a week we have had.
That's an understatement.
Um, First bit of business. Welcome to a little old fashioned. We do apologize for the sudden live stream, but we have a couple of things that we wish to discuss with everybody. Uh, First off, if you couldn't tell, we are in our new studio.
And we decided that we were going to do a live reveal.
Yeah. We'll get into that in a few minutes. A little old fashioned.
Yep.
Let's just say we had one heck of a Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we did.
Well, Mary,
You ready to do a reveal?
you want to show them?
Yes.
All
We're
right.
going to reveal the new studio.
All right.
Ready?
Hold on. In 3, 2, 1, drop it. Here we go.
Did you want to bring up the camera just a little bit?
Yep.
Because we couldn't get all the way to the top to hide for the reveal. So we got it now.
Do you want to hit your lights?
Oh, yep. And let there be light.
Yeah.
Ouch.
So, what do you think? We love it.
Yes. This has been a labor of love, and it was slightly delayed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we've had a lot going on this week.
Yeah. So what we are going to do is first off take care of why we canceled Tuesday's live stream. We had, as we posted, a medical emergency with a family member, and for that, it was Mary's mother. So I'm going to turn over the broadcast to her to kind of fill you guys in on what's been going on in our lives that's got everything turned a little upside down.
Upside down and sideways.
Yeah.
At this point, it's been quite an adventure since Wednesday. Get a call from my mother about 12:45 saying that she fell and don't know why.
Well,
And not just once, twice, but 4 times.
well, this was on Wednesday.
And I had someone coming over. Hello, Miss Ruby. So I had someone already called that they were en route to still work on my heater. So we finally have heat. They did get here. Brandon got home. I said, okay, we need to run over and go check on mother. She told me she was fine, that she was just going to sit on the couch, wait till I got there. Well, when we got there, she was very disoriented. She thought her name was Mai Tai. She called me her sister's name that passed in February. Told her I'm not your sister, I'm your daughter. So then she called me my little sister's name, and I'm like, nope, we're calling an ambulance. So we had the ambulance there. We had her transported. Within half an hour, they had her scan done, her CAT scan, found an active bleed on her brain. So the team got together, neurology, put the team together, got the OR ready, got her in ASAP. I think we got, that was what, 7 when they threw that team together?
Yes.
It was about 7. They were trying to just check her, but she was going downhill. So they went in, surgery was a success. They were able, because they had to remove her skull plate to be able to stop the bleed and remove a blood clot. They were able to put the skull plate back in.
Well, she
'cause they
also
stopped it.
well, there was a clot and an active bleed
Yeah.
on the brain.
So they weren't sure if they were just going to have to put some soft padding and leave her skull plate off or not. We didn't know until they got done with surgery. So got done with surgery. Hadn't even seen them. They were wheeling her in. They brought us down to ICU so that we were already in the room, but they asked us to step out when they were going to bring her in. So we stepped out to go get coffee. And while we're making coffee, I hear code blue. And I look down and I'm like, that's Mother's room. And we just sat there, just shocked, because this we hadn't heard anything. We hadn't seen her, nothing. And for what, 20, it was 25 minutes. They worked on her.
Yep.
And then the neurologist that worked on her, there was a respiratory therapist that was also there, and one other doctor. Plus we
he
had
he was part of the neurology team as well.
Yes, and then we also had the chaplain. The chaplain was praying with us when the doctors came up, and they told us that her surgery went beautifully, that no problems whatsoever, and they even finished earlier than expected. They said, we don't know what happened, but when we were moving her from the gurney to her bed, said her heart stopped. And they said, we worked, we did everything we could. We're sorry, but she's gone. And I knew that it wasn't good when I saw everything coming out. I was already falling apart. Brandon was my rock, holding me together. And she said, we'll give you a few minutes and then you can go in, and when you're ready, you can tell her goodbye. So it took me a good half hour to get myself together to be able to go in there and tell her bye. And as I took her hand, it was ice cold. I'm like, I don't care. You're gone, but you're my mother. And I put my cheek next to hers and told her I loved her. And when I stood back up, I noticed that there was a little pulse on her freshly shaved head where they just did surgery.
Over here.
Yeah, that's my right. So on the left side, I just saw it above her temple. It just started pulsating. And I'm like, that's unusual. Then I look down in her neck and I start seeing it pulsate. And I'm like, that's not muscle and just muscles relaxing. That's a pulsating. Brandon took her hand and it was starting to warm up, and he felt, and he had a pulse in her wrist. Brandon goes out and he grabs the first nurse he sees. He said, she's got a pulse. So she goes in there, she verified that is a pulse, called another code blue. The team came in 9 minutes later. They had her stabilized.
Yep.
We don't understand it. It's a miracle.
The doctors
are all baffled.
We still have doctors coming into her room saying, I just have to see this for myself because I've never seen or heard of anything like this before.
No, not for somebody to be down 32 minutes.
Yep.
And I was worried because they came in and told me, said, okay, well, it could be we hit her with so much that, 7 epis?
Yep.
So they said that this is an induced, like, her heart's beating because of all the medication that they shot into her. So we thought, okay, so what do we have? What are we looking at? Said, well, the heart will start to slow down and it will stop again. So we're prepared that we've got just a little bit of time with her. So I held on her hand and just talked to her and spent whatever minutes I had left. But then as we're watching, her blood pressure kept increasing. It was like 50 over 35.
Yep.
And then it got to like 70 over 40. And it just kept getting better.
Better and stronger.
Till like 4 a.m. She was good.
Yeah.
Her blood pressure was like at 100. And so we're looking at 100 over 60, I think.
Yeah.
Is about where it was. And we're like, this is incredible. I don't believe this, that she's holding on. She's fighting. And the more time came in, the more they're like, she's going to pull through this. So she was in ICU until yesterday afternoon. She got moved to a step down.
Well,
so
they had also removed her intubation tube.
Yes, that was another big one because I still had her on DNR. Because I put the DNR in place because if she was going to go, and thinking she's been without oxygen, I don't want her to just live on machines. I would rather her go peacefully than be stuck to machines keeping her artificially alive.
Mhm.
Plus, we didn't have a brain scan yet, but they were going to do a brain scan. So they did do the brain scan, and everything looked normal. They did a heart scan too.
Yep.
Her heart looked normal. So everyone's baffled by this. So the I guess it was Thursday when they took out the took her off the ventilator. And the respiratory therapist said that we were looking because she was breathing over the ventilator. So
Mhm.
she was taking additional breaths over that. So I felt like she could pull through this without the ventilator. But they said that if she struggles, since she's DNR, we won't put her back on the ventilator. And I'm like, okay. He said, then if she's not sustaining, then she'll pass. So at this point, she's alert. Like I'm asking her questions, simple questions, and she'd shake her head yes or no to let me know what she wanted. And I told her, right now we have you on DNR. So if you can't breathe and your breathing goes down, they will not put you back on the ventilator because you could be stuck on this ventilator for the rest of your life. You'd be in a bed and you won't be able, your way of life is gone. I said, do you want that? And she said, no. I said, do you want me to remove the DNR? She said, yes. I said, so you want to live on a ventilator. If you're not breathing on your own and you go back on that ventilator, you want to live on that ventilator in the bed for the rest of your life? And she said, yes. I said, then your wish is granted. I immediately, the nurse was still standby. She told the the respiratory therapist that we need to remove the DNR. And then I stepped out of the room. He said, you want it removed? I said, yes, I want it removed. He said, so then she goes down. She's going back full code. We will be back CPR. I said, yes. I said, okay. So at this point, she will be resuscitated if something happens, but it's been really great. She's moved up to a step down. So she's went from the first floor to third floor, and she's hating life right now because she's restrained. She wants her arm, she wants her wrist restraints off, but she keeps touching because she has a feeding tube. She keeps messing with her tube. Plus,
And
she's on
right.
oxygen, but she's been on oxygen for 4 years. So she'll never come off oxygen.
Yeah.
And then she wants to touch. And I keep telling her she's got a zipper around her head because it's all full of staples. She keeps asking, why do I have staples? Well, because you had brain surgery. Why do I have brain surgery? Because you fell and bumped your head. So we've gone through this story with her 50, 60 times now.
At least.
So her short-term memory is not, it's not good.
Yeah.
But her long-term memory is good. She knows who everybody is. My son and my daughter-in-law and my granddaughter got to go visit her this evening.
Yep.
So I'll question her about that tomorrow. That will be a great test to see how her memory is holding.
Yeah. So our Thanksgiving was spent
in the hospital.
Holding her hand. Yep. And praying for a miracle. And by George, we got it.
Yeah, we got it. So for us, it was like, well, this is Thanksgiving Eve. Never thought of it that way, but from here on out, our Thanksgivings are all going to be about God, because you're going into the holiday season. You know, my daughter-in-law says Christmas starts November 1st, so she decorates November 1st.
Yep.
And I think I'm going to now too, because we are going into the holy season, and I'm just going to expand it a month. But yes, for Thanksgiving from here on out, it will be a blessing. It will be focusing on a blessing, not about a feast, but love and family and the blessings that we have that God bestows on us every day, whether we see it or not.
Yep. Well, needless to say, all of the thoughts and prayers that you guys sent us, we read every one of them, and from the bottom of our heart, thank you so much for all of those during this time. Yeah. One thing that we found out too, while we were at the hospital, We hit our milestone of 250 subscribers.
So this bottle is going to be given away. But we want to give everybody an opportunity because now we got 250 subscribers. And there's a lot of people don't get to make it to our live show. So what we want to do is on this video, so hashtag blessing.
Yeah.
And we're going to bless somebody on our next live stream, which we have canceled it because we don't know what's going to happen. And we feel like this Tuesday, we just need to keep open because we don't know where we're going to be at. But we feel that the following Tuesday, we should be somewhat back to normal.
Yeah.
So we will do the live stream, not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday. And we will pull all the names from this video with blessings for this Eagle Rare. And we'll run which one do you want to do for the raffle? Or
we can do a duck race or something like that. We'll come up with something special for that. So after the live stream ends, make sure to go back to the video and put in the comment section, not the live chat, but the comment section. Hashtag blessing. Yeah. And that way you guys are entered for this Eagle Rare.
Yes.
Even though we are not going to be going live this Tuesday, everything goes well. We should be back on track, and we will be live next Tuesday. We'll run that race in addition to our normal races for giveaways.
Yeah. So whatever we're going to have that pour that night, we always do our simple giveaway. So we'll do our giveaway for that. That will be the thumbs up like we normally do, but we'll also run it.
Yeah, it's going to be a double giveaway.
Yep. So we want to bless somebody with this bottle.
Yeah.
So
now, also starting tomorrow, we started filming up in here. We are doing our 25 Days of Christmas Advent calendar.
Mm-hmm.
So every day they're nice short videos. Mm-hmm. We're blind sampling
from our box.
Yep.
We have all of our bottles in these little cute bags.
And you can show them one.
Our little cute bags. So we open them, we pour them up, and we don't reveal what it is until the end.
Yep. So that's going to happen every day through Christmas. And then in between there, we're going to continue to do our live streams. We are actually going to do a special live stream later this month for our birthdays because we're both December babies. Yep. And we are going to just try and continue on and to continue this journey because you guys are what makes it worthwhile.
Whiskey Shaman, sipping some JT Millick from y'all. Thanks very much. You're welcome.
Oh, you're welcome. Enjoy it. Let us know what you think about it.
Hey, Chris, that truly is a blessing.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
But yeah, we're having our first real pour of just sitting in the new studio, other than the blind samples that we've already shot the video for. Mm-hmm. And Mary decided what better time to show you guys the new studio than
let's do
tonight.
It live. We're doing live. We'll do an update. We'll let everybody know how to win this bottle for the 250 subscribers, and just to be able to reach out and let you all know how much we appreciate all the prayers, because my life, my world got turned all the way around, upside down, sideways, and every way in between.
That one was phenomenal. If I remember right, that was a Canada's pick, and it was so delicious. If you're talking about the Blue Label store pick. What we're going to do also is we will do a special video just to show our setup here in the new studio. We'll do a short video, a little walkthrough. There's not a whole lot. This is what, about a 12 by 12?
Oh, the room.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, I think that the measurements came from that door. I think they
Yeah.
did that one because that goes up to 15.
Yeah, but anyway, we got all new lights. We got a new 65-inch monitor. All this stuff, everything is
Updated
set
a
up.
lot of stuff, and then I've
Yeah,
got some little minis that little shelves to hold minis.
yeah, well,
But my minis are still downstairs. I haven't got that far. I was doing very well because I got a Christmas tree over here that's flashing.
yeah,
And with the idea was that we were going to hang the packages for the 25 days of Christmas on the tree. But then I started thinking, well, you know what? 25 minis has some weight to it. That tree may come tumbling down on me.
Yeah.
So we decided, no, we'll just keep them in the Christmas box.
Yep. All right, but we did promise that we were going to keep this as brief as possible. So if you guys have any questions, and we're open to this altogether. Thank you, Whiskey Shaman, on the congratulations. Yes, and here's the 500.
Yes, absolutely.
We are now. I will say this: we are going to schedule our birthday live stream, and we are going to open a very special bottle to us, and somebody is going to be celebrating our birthday along with us because they're going to win a sample of that bottle and probably a couple of others.
So we're going to do a live stream for our birthday?
We'll do a birthday live stream.
Okay. We pretty much, since we're doing the 25 days of Christmas, we felt that trying to do our normal Tuesday, Thursday videos, that's just way too much. And then we had no idea that we would have this massive medical emergency on top of it all. So we've got a lot that we bit off to chew this year.
Yeah.
So we will have, like we said, we have the 25 days of Christmas. We're going to do our Tuesday night live streams. And then we also are going to do a Christmas cocktail video.
Yeah, we're going to do a video with some Christmas cocktails. A few of them are going to be Grinch themed. We're looking forward to that. That's just a little bonus video that'll be thrown in. But literally for the next 25 days, starting tomorrow, and it's going to be every single day. Now, I'm trying to keep these around the 7 to 8 minute mark. Each sample is blind. We taste them, we rank them, and then we go ahead and do a food and cigar pairing before we reveal what it is. And I will say this: some of these have really shocked us. That I will say that, and we kind of got into it a little good, if you will. Trying to have fun with this, being goofy and silly and everything, just having fun, because that's what this is about. And I just, am really looking forward to continuing this. We have a lot more to go as far as these samples go.
We just really wanted to get a good start on it, just in case something happens and I can't be here for filming.
Yeah.
And without the two of us,
yeah,
it's just not us.
You guys would really hate life if you had to deal with just me, I'm sure. Everybody comes for Mary.
No.
So, but in all seriousness, thank you guys. We love and appreciate every one of you for the support and the outpouring of prayers and stuff, because they were answered.
I'm seeing Canadian Christoph, is saying that they're still wearing shorts. Not me. It's for a reason here in the Memphis area.
Yeah, I was wearing a leather jacket and everything, trying to stay warm today. I don't know how in the world they're doing that up there.
Well, even like Wednesday, we thought, we're going to go check in on Mom, and then we'll be coming back home. And I was going to get back busy because I had actually started moving everything we had in this room out Wednesday, because this was our guest bedroom and our son had the room across the way. but I like this one better for our studio because we only have one window in here
Mm-hmm.
and it doesn't take direct sunlight. So I felt that that was safer for all the whiskey. And the other one has a double, and that room lights up because the sun comes in through that. So we were moving everything around and setting up the guest room. So I thought, oh, I'm going to be coming back in. And I'm going to get the studio done. Yeah, no, didn't happen. So I wasn't dressed for it
No.
because I just had like the thin leggings and stuff, and I think it was a thin shirt at that.
Yeah.
I just threw on one of my vest and just went to her house. I had no idea we were going to be in Memphis, going into the emergency room and sitting in a freezing cold hospital all night.
Mm-hmm.
So then I came home, changed clothes, and put on my fleece lined pants from there.
Yeah. But for those of you that unfortunately may have had to go through a similar experience of basically living in a hospital because a loved one was there, you can kind of understand what's been going on with us since Wednesday.
And this wasn't my first time
No.
being up in I had 4 years ago when my mother got really sick. It's when her respiratory system,
Mm-hmm.
like I was very close to losing her there. And it was that she wasn't getting enough oxygen, and that's when they had to put her on oxygen permanently. So when that happened, we were in the hospital for a week.
Mm-hmm.
And I was still working at the time. I had my laptop, I had my phone, I had chargers, I had everything going and running HR out of a hospital room.
Yeah. Mr. Mom, literally, this room has one window and the blackout curtain is ordered. We're just waiting on it to come in.
Mm-hmm.
But this one faces the east side.
But we have a neighbor on this side, so the sun doesn't come through because their house is also 2-story.
Yeah.
So with the way that it comes in, you have daylight that you can see, but you don't get any direct sunlight on this side.
Yeah, but we are still going to put up a blackout curtain just to make sure. There's a slight little echo in here as well because we haven't got everything on the walls that we want.
Mm-hmm.
And we're probably going to put up a little bit of soundproofing in some open areas just to kind of dampen that echo.
Yeah, because I had mirrors and pictures and paintings and all kinds of stuff hanging in this, but now it's in that room.
Yeah, now we got lights and all kinds of stuff everywhere.
Yeah,
so.
we didn't. Brandon was talking about the stands, and I said, you know what? I don't want anything on the floor because when you try to walk around and you got those little tripod things, you trip over them or you knock stuff off.
Yeah.
I said, I want everything off the ground. So lights are mounted on the wall, TV's mounted on the wall. We do have a little desk so we can plug the computer, the laptop, and run all the charging and everything on it. So,
and plus, where we are is where our fiber internet comes into the house.
Right here.
So strongest signal in the house, and we have it here for this studio.
And if we needed to, we could plug in directly because it's right there on Ethernet. So.
Yeah, we are not going to do the aluminum foil. If they think we have a meth lab up in here, oh, Lord have mercy. But we are going to continue to expand out on the studio. Our next project is actually going to be our secret room, our speakeasy.
Yeah, it won't be in this one. There's another door next to this room.
It's literally going to be directly across how we're talking to the camera now. It's going to be on that opposite wall.
Yep, and it's going to have a hidden passage to get in and out of it. So we're looking forward to doing that, but it's going to be a little bit.
Take a while.
It's going to be a while before we get to that part.
Yeah, now that one we're going all out on, and of course, we will do a special video reveal of that once it is complete.
And that one we'll have to have because there is a single window at the very end because it's a room over our garage. Mm-hmm. And that one will have a blackout to make sure there's no sunlight coming in there, because that one's going to, we want it to just be
It's going to be
elegant and masculine, and just, we have a vision for it. We're just looking forward to getting started.
It's going to be an old school speakeasy.
That's right.
Is what that one's going to be, complete with barrel stays on the walls and everything.
Leather bar stools, just all those quintessential things that you need for a speakeasy.
But like I said, we're going to keep this brief. If anybody has any questions about the giveaway coming up, or what's going to be coming up in the future for the channel, ask away. I'll answer any questions I can.
Yeah, because I'm behind now, because I had a lot of calls scheduled for the business, because I have launched 4 Decisions Unlimited.
Yep.
And it's going to be a merch for businesses, even anybody with YouTube that needs any type of merch.
Bourbon clubs,
liquor stores. I mean, I'm opening up to a bunch of different things. And I've actually got a heating and air company that's looking for me to do their shirts. So, because I will have a sublimation printer to do t-shirts. And I have not 1, but 2 lasers in now. One of them will be for coins.
Yeah.
So we'll have challenge coins, and we'll be able to do those up. And then the other one is for laser engraving, to where we can do flask, bottles.
Do Glens just like this right here.
Yep.
We're going to get some merch up and going. We'll be giving away some merch while we're at it, just to kind of set as a way of saying thank you.
Yep. Because I've got some over here now that I did some floral arrangements with some bottles, but we also do the bottle lamps. We've done a couple of those, but we've given those away as gifts.
Yeah.
And I did not take pictures of those, but they came out beautiful.
The ones that we have given away, I'm not going to give too much away, but I guarantee one of them, because a lot of people here follow a certain YouTuber, and in his studio, if you look real closely, you'll see the lamp that we put together for him.
Yeah.
And I'm going to leave it at that.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we're going to have a lot of stuff with that, because I've got a lot of empties, and I use the closet here to store all the empties, because I'm thinking of doing the candles.
Yep.
Or you kind of have the bourbon candles, and I'm looking at just all kinds of different merch, especially using bottles. It's because the Antique 107, I mean, you got a favorite bourbon, then you gotta have something cool to go with it, whether it's a lamp or a candle, or even do a drinkware.
Yeah. Can the challenge coins be configured to double as Glen toppers? Exactly.
That's what we're going to do.
Those are the ones that we are going to be doing.
We have the ones in. I got some stock that just came in. So I've got my blanks, and they're solid brass, so they got weight. There's a little lip, so you could put that on top of a Glen and it'll be okay. But I'm also looking to get some of the bamboo that snap in and lock in, and then have that will be like a single-sided what is it called? Engravement. It'll be on a single side, because the bottom will be flat to go onto that topper. The embossing.
Yeah.
So we'll have coins too that will be double-sided.
Yeah.
And then those will also just fit on the Glen, if that's what you want.
Yeah, we were sipping on Bardstown Origin Bottled and Bond, but because of how blessed we've been, I'm getting ready to pour up a Midwinter Nights Dram Act 11.
I want to know that.
Yeah, because this is a special bottle, and because of special things happening.
Absolutely, Mr. Mom. I will be your go-to.
Yeah.
Because
here you go, my dear.
If you know what bottle you have, I may have one here, because I do keep a lot of pretty good. I've just recently started, because we did about a 250 bottle kill in the last 7-8 months. So we had so many bottles. I have bottles that are in these little chest drawers that I created for my craft so I could put all these bottles in there. I've got a bunch of Blanton's and stuff, which we actually make tiki torches out of Blanton's
Yeah,
bottles too.
our anybody that's been to our house, I tell you, you go out to the backyard on the patio to have a cigar or something. We have tiki torches made out of Blanton bottles.
Mhm.
So,
And the
now
learning experience for us on that one, seal the bottles because we left them outside and the
she
labels
left
get
them
wet.
outside.
Well, I have storage containers that are out in the back, but the one that I put
Oh,
it in
man.
wasn't the waterproof one, so water got in and the label got wet and then it kind of got moldy, but it's sitting outside, so
Yeah.
it's whatever.
Let's see. Yeah, the challenge coin glint toppers. Yeah, we're also looking at the ones where it goes in the bamboo,
Yeah, it's a bamboo and it's
and
got a
it's going
silicone
to have a challenge coin attached to that
Yeah,
as well.
on the top of it. So yeah, we're gonna we've come up with so many cool ideas because I'm even thinking like aprons for when you're out barbecuing and doing
yeah.
some laser and great like
Oh, that's so good.
where I could do maybe some sublimation, but I don't know. We're gonna do some fun stuff, have some funnies. We'll have some funny t-shirts.
Oh, we're gonna have some great t-shirts.
We were coming back from Texas from what was that, the Bastards Ball.
Yeah.
And I had my notebook and we were just coming off of these little slogans and sayings and that would make a great t-shirt. So I just had all these ideas that we were just brainstorming, just driving down the road.
Yeah, absolutely. And just, I mean, stuff to, make available to you guys, and, to show our appreciation, because Lord knows I give away more stuff than I ever charge anybody for. Not about to change my ways now. Let's see. Any other questions? Questions about the coins, lamps, t-shirts, or anything like that? You can just email us what you're looking for, and Mary will get in touch with you. This is her business, and I'm just a supporting role. I am free labor for her on these.
Well, he does work full time, and I have been trying for 3 years. I got let go as the director of human resources, and I haven't got picked up. And I thought, at this point, I just want to work for myself.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm going to work that hard at anything, I would rather build something of my own.
And not only that, you see a lot of people who sell these shirts and coins and stuff like that. And let's just face facts, and I'm going to call it out like I see it. Some of them, the prices are pretty jacked up. Our prices are not going to be jacked up. They're going to be fair, and they're going to be good quality items that we are going to be providing.
Yes, because I've already got sample, like I've been ordering samples, the blanks and stuff, to where I could see what kind of quality I have. We have the great hookup because the coin the coin blanks that we got are solid brass. They've got the weight. They can be
made in America.
Yes. So I am absolutely happy with. The t-shirts, on the other hand, I have not been too happy with. So I want to have the best quality. So I want the really soft t-shirt material, whether it's short sleeve or long sleeve. I want something that when you wash it, it's not going to shrink up 4 sizes. What your size is what it's going to be. So, and I want it to be a good quality that you feel good in. And there's t-shirts that we get that just feel good.
Yeah. One thing that Mary said was, if it's not soft enough that your wife or girlfriend would steal it from you, we're not putting it out.
Nope. It's only going to be the best.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. If I'm going to put my logo on it, I have to endorse that. And if anybody wants to order stuff through me and I'm going to put your logo on it, you're only going to get the best. Yeah. That's just how I feel.
Yeah. But there'll be more of that in the future. We are coming up on 7:45.
Mhm.
We are not going to be going into Discord tonight.
No.
Uh, we desperately need some rest. Uh,
Yep.
and
Hey, Fuzzy G.
hey, buddy, good to
Aren't
see
they?
you.
They're gorgeous. It took me a while, but being stuck at the hospital, I didn't know that they would actually get off in time for December 1st for our first
Yeah,
25 days of Christmas. So yeah, I got in. My sister stayed at the hospital yesterday and last night for me,
yeah.
so that I could come home and but
Actually,
I'm
sleep in a bed.
yes, I've been sleeping in that stupid
Uh,
chair, and I didn't find out until yesterday afternoon that there was a little button that I could have reclined in this stupid chair instead of balled up, all curled up, and having my head on the armrest. I did not know it would recline. I could get the legs up,
mhm,
but I couldn't get the back to go back. And then my head's
mhm.
down and spinal fusion, head down. Not a good combination. So I told my sister I have got to get in a bed
Yeah,
tonight. So she stayed at the hospital because that was the first night mom was in her
yeah.
step down room. So she stayed there for me last night, and I'm my mother's
The
power of attorney.
power of
I have her
attorney.
medical. I have all her power of attorney. So I have to keep my phone right by me in case hospital calls.
And I'm the backup. So, yeah,
And
it's
of
here.
course, they had a call last night just as I got in here and got started, but it was simple and I could approve it over the phone because my mother pulled out her IV. They had to put in a new IV.
Yep.
Go figure.
But no, not a big deal. And Fuzzy, thank you for the prayers, buddy. You know what that means to us. If anybody here knows, Fuzzy knows. All right. Well, it's almost 7:45. We do know a lot of YouTubers have gone live, but we wanted to give you guys some inside information about what's been going on with us, why we canceled our live stream this week. We will be back next Tuesday, a week from Tuesday, with a live stream. We're going to have a lot of fun, giveaways, all that good stuff. If anybody has any questions about merch or whatever, reach out to us. You can shoot us an email, or if you have our digits, you can give us a call. We will see what we can do to help you out at a fair, reasonable price.
Yeah, I think what I need to do because we did set up an email for Poor Decisions Unlimited.
Well, that's still, we have to wait till we get our license
Yeah.
before they'll approve
But
it.
I do have my federal EIN, but I've been waiting for my state to come in because I need my sales
Right.
tax certificates and all that stuff. So it's been ordered, but I think I needed to do a follow up with my EIN. That way they could finalize. So
Mhm.
with everything going on, I wasn't able to make those calls and do the follow ups this week like I was supposed to. So that's
Yeah.
something I got to work in
And
tomorrow.
and Melissa, that'd be wonderful. Thank you so much for that.
Yes. So as soon as we get everything together, I will get the link because I'll probably have business cards. I'll probably do business cards on my lasers for Poor Decisions Unlimited.
You can do those aluminum ones.
I
the
have
fancy
those.
ones.
I have
Yes.
those. They came in.
Yep.
And I would like to see how they work.
All right, gang. Well, you guys have a wonderful week. Let us know if you guys enjoy the videos. Like I said, they're kind of short. You know, they're averaging about 7 minutes from start to finish. We have a special intro also that's totally different. But I think you guys are going to enjoy it.
We are absolutely having fun with the 25 days of Christmas, and we hope y'all enjoy too.
Yeah. Next Tuesday, make sure to join in on the live stream. We're giving that away.
Yep.
We're doing a double giveaway.
That's right.
So make sure to tune in.
And somebody's going to get this entire bottle of Eagle Rare store pick.
Samples. We don't need no stinking samples. You're getting a whole bottle.
Whole bottle.
Yeah. My friend that owns the store wants to order Glenn's when you get the laser set up. All right, bet. All Mary need is her logo to make that happen. And trust me, we will
My lasers are all in. One of them is set up. One I have not unboxed yet. I just haven't had the time. I was
for
supposed to do
obvious
it.
reasons.
Yeah, I was
Uh,
gonna do that this week,
but more than likely, it's probably going to be after January 1st. But once we get everything set up, because we honestly, we've had a lot of local places hit us up wanting samples, so we'll do the
yeah.
same, and we'll get that out to her. Shoot us her logo. We can do some and get it out to her. Let her check it out and see if that's something she wants to do.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. We love you guys. Let's go ahead and toast to God's blessings.
Blessings.
And as stated by Shaman, thank you, sir. We appreciate you. 250 is here. Here's the 500.
Thank you.
So cheers.
Cheers.
A little midwinter night's dram to end the night.
Yep. And the heater to go on because the heater's making noise up here.
Yeah, so we had to turn it off. All right, guys. We love you. Thank you so much. And we will see you guys for sure next Tuesday at our regular time, unless we get you guys saying, hey, let's look at a different time. You guys can shoot us messages. We read them all.
Yep.
All right. Have a great week. Remember to start preparing early for Christmas, and we will see you guys on Tuesday. So cheers and good night, everybody.